The first thing that you're going to want to do is call the police. Having a police investigation and a police report is always the best way to forego any discrepancies and if there's something that another driver says happened as opposed to what you said happened. So sometimes the police do not respond to a scene if the caller states that there's no injuries or reported injuries or there's no property damage to the vehicles and they're able to be driven. Get all the contact information for the other driver, including name, address, phone number, definitely insurance information, name of the insurance company, and the policy number. You're going to want to get all of that information because if the police don't come to the scene and there's no report of that, then that's the only information that an attorney is going to have to go on in order to make sure that your claim is presented to the insurance company. Another thing that you're going to want to do is also contact your insurance company to let them know that an accident did happen because they're the ones that are going to be responsible for all your medical bills at first, so they do need to know if a claim has been set up. Another thing you're definitely going to want to do is seek medical treatment as quickly as possible. If an ambulance is not called to the scene or you don't feel like you need an ambulance, then you're going to want to take yourself to a hospital or a doctor as quickly as possible. Sometimes injuries or pain doesn't manifest itself right away, but it will later on. And the quicker that you get to the hospital or to the doctor, the less chance the insurance company is going to say that there was nothing wrong with you from the accident. So you'll want to get medical treatment as quickly as possible. You're going to want to get in touch with an attorney. We'll be able to tell you what the process is, what steps you need to take. If you haven't already contacted your insurance company to get that ball rolling, we'll tell you to do so. We'll help you in what you're supposed to say to the insurance company when they call, and also what you should or should not do. So those are kind of the steps that you need to take when you're first in an accident. If the other insurance company contacts you, you definitely do not want to do a recorded statement. You could inadvertently say something that they could later use against you when you're presenting a claim. If they start asking you questions, you can answer them, but you want to make sure that you stress that you do not want it to be recorded. They will try to ask you about the accident, your injuries, your treatment. You want to be as general as possible in your answers. You do want to give them some answers just so that they can get a claim started and an investigation going. But again, you want to be very general in your answers. So if they ask you about the accident, you can explain to them how the accident occurred. You don't have to go into what exactly you were doing. If you were on the cell phone or playing with your radio or anything like that, you don't have to go into that detail. And if they ask you about your injuries, again, you want to be general. So you can say that you have neck pain or back pain, but you don't have to say, oh, well, the doctor diagnosed me with a herniation or I have like this specific fracture. You can just tell them generally what is bothering you. And as far as the treatment goes, you can also let them know that you have sought medical treatment if you have, or if you haven't, you can let them know that you are going to be going as soon as possible. You don't have to go into what the doctor said to you or what the kind of treatment that they want you to do. You can let them know that you have already gone. If they try to push you for details, you can tell them that you're not comfortable going into a lot of details. But as far as the treatment goes, that you'll keep them updated on what's going on. Another thing good about getting an attorney involved right away is that we'll deal with the insurance company in answering their questions. So any correspondence or any questions they have on the details, we'll actually give them all that information because we know how to go about it and what information to give them. So if you get in contact with us quickly enough, you might not even have to deal with them.